Yes, we are here. We've got Cyber Reload. We've got Token Tony Z. What? Token Tony Z's now become a part of the show. Why? Because he's not a pussy. He's not scared to come to fucking Discord with the rest of us cool people. Yeah, that could be you, but I don't even want to give you the links anymore. I don't even want to link you. Alright, let's close that. Let's close that. No. I don't want to close Towery, man. I don't want to close Towery, man. There it goes. Let's start back up.
Fuck you, Michelle Bachman. Fuck you. Lying and dying is meant to read. Well, that's it from your mouth. Fuck you, fucking Levi's jeans. Fuck you, Ben Turks. Fuck you. Sick of your loathsome little ditty. Put line and say, girl, cashing your chips. You sibling, whining, self-loathing hypocrite. Blame it on radio, all the woman in red. Levi's clothing company. It's all fuck you, music issue. Fuck you. Fuck you. It starts with an F.
How does that make me laugh, dude? Guess what I told them? It just makes me laugh. It's so funny. Guess what I told them?
Fuck you. Fuck you all guys. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you, Chevron. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you all. Fuck you, motherfuckers. Fuck you, Hollywood. Fuck you. Fuck you, motherfuckers.
Hello! Trendies! Trending here, reporting in live from Orlando, Florida. Cyber Reload from Denmark, and Token Tony Z from the depths of hell. Reporting in from Orlando, Florida, home of Trendyasdabbers, all things trending. We find me and hashtag Trendies on all forms of social media, especially on Rumble. If you're not watching on Rumble, you're not supporting my free speech. You're just not doing it. Watch from Rumble. It's the best. Rumble.com. Rumble on your Play Store. Rumble.com/user/news card. In that. Yes, in that. Wow, look at the colorful background. So colorful and beautiful. Hello, Dave Campione, Josh G, Michael Askey, Moo. Moo. It's so bitter. Hello, Dave Campione, Michael Askey, Dave Campione. It's so bitter. Don't forget the thumbs up on the way in. Yes, thank you. It's so better. Trendy Drewski, sup? Fuck you, Chevron, says Dave Campione. And Trendy Drewski says, what's going on? Trendy 20 watching, 4 likes. Don't forget to leave a like, Trendy fam. Yeah, let's get those likes up to 10 likes, everybody. Get me to the 10 likes thing, and we'll be good to go. Where are we at? We got 4 still. 4. 26 viewers and 4 likes. That doesn't seem right to me, man. I think all of you should watch from Rumble so you can all give me a thumbs up. What do you say? Hey, Facebook user, I don't know who you are. Feel free to tell me who you are watching from Facebook, person on Facebook that I don't know who you are. Last time it was Meg Z. Williams, but it could be anybody. You never know. Anyway, I've got a bong packed ready to go for Cyber. He said he'd have one packed too. And it is 420. As you see, it's an old school Trendyasdabbers 420 show, as you could tell by the title. And it is 420. No longer gunning cannabis. Cheers, Cyber. Cheers, Token Tony Z. Cheers to everybody else in the chats. Porter Johns, Dear Slayer, Trendy Juicy, Dave Campione, It's So Bitter, Michael Haskey, Facebook user, Caleb Sliger. Cheers. Tropical thing. Cheers.
Cheers, bro.
Cheers,
so
Simon.
Cheers to everybody.
Dear Slayer, hello. Okay, cool. Facebook user is not going to tell me who they are. Okay, cool. Right on. There's absolutely nothing going on today. There's a shooting. I told you guys we're due for a mass shooting. You guys remember I said that yesterday? I said we're due for a mass shooting. Boom. Nevada just happened. School. Nevada University. Token Tony Z's showing the wares. He's showing the wares. He's showing the butters.
Oh, nice. That looks delicious, man. How many got killed?
You don't know yet. I haven't seen the numbers. Anybody in the chat want to update us on the shooting in Nevada? How many people got killed? The gunman is dead.
I think 4.
Four?
At least it's
also 4. And 1 taken to the hospital.
I mean, you really have to be a fucking pussy to walk into a school and fucking shoot unarmed kids and fucking teachers, man.
I know.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I know. I mean, being a podcaster, I have to watch what I say, but I will say this, okay? There's so many other targets out there that I would pick before I'd pick that one, and it just blows my mind the amount of ignorance. You could actually do something and help all of humanity, and no, instead you're just going to kill a bunch of people's kids. Dude, go do something if you're going to do it.
Yeah, and they never walk into a fucking police station with armed fucking cops or into a fucking...
Hey, Arnold Schwarzenegger does. Arnold Schwarzenegger totally did that in Terminator. He went right into the police station, and so did, I think, I saw that in another movie too. They just walked right into the police station, killed every cop. It was awesome. God, I love shit like that. I think it was another Terminator. I think they did that twice in 2 different Terminators, man. They shot up 2 police stations.
They also did that in Rambo 1, right?
I don't remember. I know I've seen it more than once. I'm just saying, there's better targets. I'm not saying a police station is my choice. It wouldn't be. But God, I could name 30 different places that I would prefer.
That's right, but it's in my opinion, it's funny they don't choose a target where there's a little resistance, right? Instead of walking into fucking unarmed people, right?
Bro, you're going for max kills.
Say again?
You're going for maximum kills, right? So you're going to go to the softest target. You want to kill the most amount of people. You're going to go, if you're crazy like that.
Yeah,
it kind of makes sense why they do go to schools. They want to hurt as many people as possible, affect as many people. You go after their kids. You make people as miserable as you are. That's why these people do it, because they're miserable. And then they want other people to be miserable after they're gone, because they're planning on being dead anyway. So,
that's true.
Harden the targets, number 1. I mean, let's look at the solutions. Harden the targets, better health care, better red flag laws. When you see people acting out and putting shit on social media, say something about it, and hold these police accountable when they're told and they don't act on it. And this has happened multiple times now within the last year. This has been the worst year where I've heard that, wow, they knew about this one. Somebody said that guy's going to go shoot the guy who did that bowling alley shooting. They said he's going to go shoot up a fucking school. They told the police that. They told him that guy was going to go, the firearms instructor. And he ended up killing, 11 or 18 people or some crazy amount? And you're just like, dude, the police knew. They all need to be fired, man. Every single cop that was in that chain of dropping the ball, just like all those Israelis that dropped the ball and ignored that Hamas was going to attack, they all need to be fired now. Why is there even an investigation? Just find out who they are and fire them and get better people in both cases, man. Why is this rocket science to these idiots? We're dealing with numbskulls, man. Token Tony Z, I want to know how you feel about all of this.
It's disgraceful.
That would have been so funny if he had just disconnected right when I asked him that.
It's off target. You're going after sheep.
Exactly.
Like you said, Mass, you're going after sheep.
You're crazy. You're a crazy person. So there's no, you can't, what do they say that?
Reason with them.
Yeah, you can't figure that out. So someone's crazy. So what you have to do is you have got to harden the targets. You've got to bring in protection, whatever it is. And you have to have better health care. And these people that are losing their mind, they have to have places where they can go for help. They have to have places where police can take them instead of throwing them in a jail cell and letting them out in 3 days, and put them in a home where they can be assessed and treated and made better. If they have to be medicated and they have to be checked on, we need to hire more social people. We need to have more facilities. But no, we have to go to war with Russia and for Ukraine, and we have to go to war on innocent people for Israel. Yeah, let's go do that. Let's spend all our money on that. We're so fucked. And let me tell you something else. Donald Trump's going to triple down on Israel, everybody, just so you know. Just so all you Trump supporters out there, just so you know, you're going to be supporting more genocide under Trump, even worse than Biden, because at least Biden is pretending to ask Netanyahu to step the fuck off. And you know what Trump's going to do. He's going to be like, Netanyahu, he's very good at what he does. He's very strong. He's very powerful. And, Hamas should have realized what they were getting themselves into. And the Palestinians, he's going to blame all the Palestinian people for voting in Hamas and not rising up and blah, blah, blah. I can hear it all now. So fuck all of you that are going to support Donald Trump. Fuck you all. Because that's the first thing he's going to do when he gets in, is he's going to brag about how great Netanyahu is. So fuck all of you genocide supporters. And that's every Trump supporter out there. At least Biden is, at least he's trying to backpedal. Biden's like, hey man, maybe you guys should, take a little ceasefire, have a little break, or blah. You guys should probably never would have happened if it wasn't for Biden. That shit that just happened last week where they had a ceasefire. It was probably all America's insisting on it. We're going to cut your funds off. Okay. We'll play nice for 7 days.
Yeah.
And then we'll start murdering kids in their homes again. Tula says, fuck this world, it sucks. Tell me about it. It's disgusting and sad. Misery cycle. Dave Campione, entitled Americans Gotta Kill Everyone When Upset. The one in Dollar General in Jacksonville, too. His parents knew he loved guns and was an alcoholic racist. You think he's going to get back in, Trump? Yeah. What? How's he gonna lose? Who's gonna beat him? Newsom?
Yeah, exactly.
Biden says he's not going to step down. I mean, we're in a lot of trouble, man. We are in a lot of trouble. And it doesn't matter who the leader is. It doesn't matter who the president is. It doesn't matter. There's still going to be genociding with our money. There's still going to be war against Russia with our money. There's going to be constant imperialism with our money. And we suffer. We get to suffer while they use our money so that we can make other people suffer in other parts of the world too.
Our tax money. And then they can get rich off it.
Token Tony's, I don't know why you hadn't popped in here sooner, bro. We needed you in here. I wish that you had come into Discord sooner. Making some sense. Making some statements. Making some sense there.
Well, they're going to separate. They try to separate every group of people by. It doesn't matter what it is. It's just anything to divide anybody. It doesn't even matter the subject anymore. It's just they want people to hate each other.
7 dead? Holy shit. 20 injured?
I mean, if you have morals, it's 7 now.
That's fucked up, man.
And this is all due to a lack of mental,
most likely
places for people to get taken care of.
Most likely. Every story is different, but it always comes down to mental illness. It's the only way you're going to do something like that is you have to be mentally ill. I mean, I remember when that cop wrote that thing, and he was having a problem at his station, and he was reporting officers who were corrupt, and they were telling him to shut the fuck up. So he went on a rampage, and he ended up killing like a whole bunch of police officers in Dallas. You guys might remember that. It was like when the Black Lives Matter movement had just started, and then this guy went and started killing a bunch of police, and nobody knew what was going on. And as it turns out, you know, he was having a problem in the workplace. He was having a problem with other police. But you know what he did? He didn't go after kids in a school. He didn't go after innocent people. He went after all the motherfuckers that he thought were guilty of what nobody was doing anything about at his job. And then he went after their bosses. And then he just started going after random cops in the street because they chased him out to the point. And that's what his whole plan was, to kill as many police as he could. And he did. He killed a whole bunch of police.
And they made it. They pretty much brought that on themselves by what they did to him.
They created him.
Right.
And all they would have to done was the right thing. When he brought up the fact that these people were corrupt or that shit was going on, they should have done the investigation, and whether they were guilty or not, he would have been satisfied. But his brain broke. And instead of going in, you know, this is how someone who's not psychotic behaves. They don't go and kill a bunch of kids in a school because it's a soft target. He went after the very thing that he felt was the thing that was driving him fucking crazy. I can't remember the guy's name. God damn it. I can't remember his name. Still unconfirmed, but I'm super. Okay, I'm just waiting for him to come running out the building and tearing both their heads off. Aliens. Ha. Tula, they all lie, and I agree. They just make things worse. No free health care for said mental illness, Drewski. Tula. It pisses me off that I pay taxes, work 7 days a week, and can't get proper housing, medical proper, GAD, and food costs, gas and food costs, while my money goes to killing people that I'm not approving at all. Right, Tula? Wow, Tula, thank you for that. Yes, Tula, yes. Like you mentioned in the last stream, Drewski says, oops, Homer Simpson. Proper gas, typo. No wonder why we have Unabombers agreed people get fed up. Even if you're a passive individual, you just can't be in this type of environment. Dude, when the sunlight comes through the window like this, it looks so like it looks like a created scene with
like a rainbow almost.
Like I'm using some kind of a filter to make it look like this. So pretty. Okay, so let's go with 2030. Whoever the Facebook user was never told me who they were.
How dare they?
How dare they? How dare they? Bitcoin drop. Really glad I cashed out my interest on Bitcoin yesterday. Are you? That's cool. Okay. No law regarding cannabis. Cheers, Cyber. Cheers, Token Tony Z.
Cheers, bro.
Cheers, everybody in the chats.
Cheers, Cyber.
I bought a little bit.
not surprised.
I bought a little bit of Harmony.
Oh, nice. How's that doing right now?
1.5 cents.
How much is that
It's
over
up a
down?
little bit.
It's up.
Nice.
There it is.
I see. 214.83.
My average buy-in is 1.6. But I'm already up like to $66,000. No, $70,000 last I checked. $70,000 from 62 or so. And it's dropping right now. So it was $15.
What the fuck? This is a new map.
It got up to $15.30.
Wow.
Wow.
And then hit $15.24. And then hit $15.20 and bounced down. $15.25 and bounced down. The whole market seems to be dropping right now. Tula, maybe you should have waited.
Yeah. When you take the interest out,
Oh, she didn't buy more. She sold. That's right. She sold. She did good. She sold at the top.
when you do that, you still pay tax, right?
When you're taking interest out, you're removing the amount of Bitcoin that you bought. You're taking out, so you don't have as much Bitcoin as you used to. It's like if you have one whole Bitcoin and you want to take out, say, $5,000. So you remove $5,000. Let's say Bitcoin's at like 30. So you're down to 5/6 of a Bitcoin if you take that kind of money out.
Right.
Because you have to sell it. You have to sell the Bitcoin for cash. So as soon as you sell it, it's gone. It's cash. And you know what Tula did actually was a really good idea. She's understanding the market. Is this going more mainstream like other countries? Yes, Tula, it is. Hey, sorry, I want to pay for all my bills in Bitcoin like other countries. Don't we all? I'd love to be able to have all my money sitting in my Bitcoin accounts and to be able to just pay from there because it's all going up in value. $43,710. My average buy-in is $37,250. And paid zero in tax, $40,000 in profit. I was at a loss last year. I was at a crypto loss last year. In fact, overall, I'm still at a loss, and I'll show you guys. Dude, where are these fucking... Where's the goddamn... Why is it so hard to fucking grab the little thing on the side and slide the slider around now? And why doesn't it work anymore? What is wrong with fucking Windows? Sucks my dick. From now on, Windows 11 shall always be known as Windows 11 sucks my dick. That is the new name. Dude.
Yeah, I don't know. Within the last 2 days, I have been locked out of my Google account on fucking regular basis. I don't know what's going on, and I have two-factor authentication on, so I don't know.
It's fucking
What
weird.
the fuck's going on? It is fucking weird. I thought
my all-time profit on all my crypto across all my tracking, which is a little off, says I'm negative $45,628.
damn, that's a lot of money.
Bro,
Yeah.
you might remember when we looked at that and it was about $275,000 negative. And I told everybody at the time, I said, I'm not even worried about it. I said, because the market will turn around eventually and this will all be worth holding on to. And I said, I'm in a financial position where I could do that. So I'm just going to do it and you guys will all see what happens. And now that 275 is now negative 46,000. So what that might even mean is that I'm totally at zero right now. Because $100,000 of mine was stolen by fucking Celsius. It's not in the account.
Yeah.
So some of that was loss. You know, some of that shit was loss. So that subtracts from that because they took the profit away from me. That loss isn't there anymore. And I don't know how many thousands of dollars. I guarantee you this, it's fucking $29,000 a loss. Wait, it's 69. It would be, would it be 30, would it be 21? Would it be 69? What's 100 minus 69?
31.
31.
Is it 31?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll believe both of you. I thought it was 21.
I mean, no, that would be 80. That would be 89, right?
Okay. I even forgot.
Hold on.
I forgot the point I was even trying to make. I forgot my point.
Yeah, but it is 31 because it's 30 plus 1 because 70 is 30, right? And it's 69, that's plus 1. So 31.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
31.
I want your portfolio. 549. Damn ballet. Baller. Oh, I'm a baller. Yeah, it's not true. That's not true right there. I don't have that much in crypto. You know, I've got I can give you a more accurate idea. Just kind of total it all up real quick and tell you where it's at because I can literally just look at the wallets. I don't know. My Harmony is somewhere at like, so I got to add that in. My Harmony's at like fucking, it's starting to go off now. Harmony's at 67,000. So we'll add the offline wallet, this wallet right here, 229,000. Plus the Harmony is 67,745. Okay, that's almost 300,000 right there. I'm $3,000 away from $300,000 of crypto, and that's just those two wallets. And I haven't even figured in this wallet, which is so I got to add that. Let's add that. That puts it at 387. Let's add this. That puts it at $406,000.
That's a lot of fucking money, dude.
Let's add this.
Oh, and he didn't even add what he lost yet.
That's true.
Yeah, because I'm getting 69,000 back of Bitcoin. That puts it at 415,000. Then we add this one. That puts it at 421,000 in actual crypto that I can look at and grab right now. So that says 550. It should say, you know, because there's some that I'm missing right now. There's definitely, I've got crypto in other places right now for sure. And I don't know what it's worth, and I have to locate all of it. Like, okay, I've got another one I can look at. There's a bunch more, man. I don't want to try to start opening them up. Yeah, I think I'm just going to leave it at that for now. That's because I've got some other ones too, and I haven't opened up these apps in a while, so it's going to be a pain in the ass and blah, blah, blah. So when that says 550, I'm at 421. So the difference between 421 and 550 is 100,229. Whatever. A little over $100,000 off.
30.
Yeah. So when you see that number, right now at this time, seeing the number grows. So the bigger this gets, the more you got to subtract. So right now it's 130,000, give or take, away from what I really have access to. I would say, in all fairness to myself, because I know I've got some other sitting elsewhere that's not counted right now. So let's just add another 10K to that and say it's 120,000 off. Let's say it's about 120,000 off. So when you see 550, just subtract 120. That's where I'm at for real. And the reason why it's wrong is because Celsius. And I don't know which fucking payments went into Celsius. You know? I just threw crypto in there, and I don't know which ones to delete, and I would have to delete them and then re-add them because they're giving them to me back at that value they were at back when they fucked me and they claimed bankruptcy, which is so stupid when you think about it.
No way.
Think about it. If they had just held the crypto, waited through this whole bankruptcy thing, they could be paying us what it's worth right now. These fucking cunts took our crypto and fucked it all up. Who knows what they fucking did? They liquidated it. Instead of just leaving it in crypto form, they went into every single one of our wallets and stole our crypto out and converted it somehow at some point to fucking Bitcoin and Ethereum or whatever the fuck these cunts did. And never put it back in what it was. So what I should be getting is my everything I had in there. Cardano, it doesn't matter if it was fucking my Matic, my goddamn Bitcoin, my Ethereum, my, 9 fucking Ethereum coins, my synthetics, they fucked me on $9,000 of fucking synthetics, those fucking cunts.
Jesus Christ.
Fuck Alex Mashinsky.
You got lucky. Remember, you got that one Bitcoin out the night before or something, remember?
Yeah, bro, that was when I believe it was BlockFi went down. BlockFi went down, and right before, the day before BlockFi claimed bankruptcy and closed out accounts, I said, dude, I've got this feeling. I've got this Bitcoin sitting on BlockFi. I got this feeling I should probably get it out right now. And I told you guys on the show when I did it, man, I made a big deal about that shit, and I got it out, and son of a bitch, bankruptcy the next day. Everybody was locked out of their accounts. And nobody gave a fuck about I forgot about that, bro. Thank you. I need someone to.
Power move right
I need
there.
someone to archive all this shit. You know, I don't get enough credit for all the shit that I've done on this show. That's one of the big ones. To get a full Bitcoin off of BlockFi.
I thought that was great.
It was a fucking, dude, I could find the date. We could go to my Bitcoin. We could find the fucking date just in my, because I track everything, that I pulled that shit and moved it.
When did BlockFi get in trouble?
Dude, it was over a year ago. I can't remember. I think I was in this house when it happened.
You got the email at like 4 something in the morning or something when you did it. You said it just got out.
Nostradamus. Tula says Nostradamus. Nerds rule the world, Kepper. Is Litecoin
Bitcoin
good?
Was only like...
Litecoin, I hold some Litecoin. A little bit, a little tiny bit. I had a little tiny bit of Litecoin. I mean, a tiny bit. I got $73. No, it's $73. This says I got $2,295 worth of Litecoin.
Yeah, but that Bitcoin that you pulled was, I think back then, was like 17 or 18 grand. So look what you did. Bam.
What, when I pulled it out of BlockFi?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Something like that, I think. It was down last year, remember? It was like 17, 18.
We can just Google it. Okay, Google. What date did BlockFi claim bankruptcy?
Here are the top search results.
November 28th, 2022. So more than a year ago.
These pictures should match.
November 28th, BlockFi firm files for bankruptcy, Chapter 11. There it is, guys. Oh, it was a Google search away. You Googled it. You Googled it.
Thing went on.
So should I add the $69,000 that Celsius is supposed to pay me back in January? So let's do that for fun. Okay. Let's just say 69
just giving
even.
You a percentage back.
Let's just say 69,000 even. And I did not add that 10 extra thousand. 490,000. So guys, I'm at $500,000 of crypto when Celsius gives me my crypto back. I'm at $500,000. That's right now. But hey man, if Bitcoin keeps going up right now, I'm gonna hit $500,000 in a matter of minutes. It's all, you know, all my shit goes up as the whole market goes up. And I'll let you, well, you'll be able to see it because that 550, it'll say like 680. When that bitch is at like 680, let's just call it 700,000. I'll be at $500,000.
Well, if it goes 16 times, like the guy said, that's almost $700,000 Bitcoin. Like you said, it could go 16 times what it is. That's $700,000.
And that's wrecked.
One Bitcoin.
It's Wrecked Capital saying that, which is really reputable.
Yeah.
You guys want to hear it? We can watch the video.
Imagine that. Whew. More concentrates today.
Wrecked Capital. Dude, why did that disappear?
Okay.
One day ago. This was 2 days ago. I think this was the one that I watched. Dude, it's a video. Play it, man. Come on, quit being a little bitch.
cycle, it's probably going to be this one, and here's why. We've seen a break of the macro downtrend, and we're now seeing a macro uptrend, a new one going into the halving, and we've seen this so many times before. So we're going to be talking about this chart in a lot more detail in today's video. So subscribe to the channel for more videos like this in the future. Like this video if you enjoy content like this going forward, and let's dive right into it. Macro downtrend. That always signifies at least a year-long bear market downtrend. Then we break beyond this macro downtrend into a new macro uptrend, and you can see here, 2016 reaccumulation period. Does it look a bit similar to the reaccumulation period we saw in 2023? Really interesting to see those similarities around the halving. Pre-halving retrace tends to occur. Could we see that occur closer to April as well? But in 2019, we saw a break and then a pullback for multiple months, and then that March 2020 crash before reversing into that uptrend. So if we look at history, 2016, the halving year, because of course 2015 is when we broke out here, but then we transitioned into the halving year, reaccumulation going into the halving year, and then breakout, pre-halving retrace, and then rallying to new all-time highs for multiple months. So you can see that going into the halving, we see a lot of upside volatility, downside volatility, pre-halving retraces, but it's after the halving where things are very simple. We see parabolic price action to new all-time highs, and that's going to be the case going forward. So we know that the macro downtrend is over. The macro uptrend, the new one, is in progress. We could see some sort of pulling back. Could we see some sort of pulling back on the way to the halving? Could we see another reaccumulation period occur? Could we see another pre-halving retrace occur like we've seen in the past? These are all possibilities going into the halving, but after the halving, it's very simple. Post-halving, parabolic, rallying to new all-time highs, which is what we are going to be now transitioning into this chart. We're going to be transitioning into this chart because after the halving, we tend to see a bull market of around 518 days. That's the case after the...
Will Celsius pay if they declare bankruptcy? Oh, Tula, they already declared bankruptcy and they just settled. So now it's just a matter of following the terms of the settlement, which is paying us out.
2016 halving. After the 2020 halving, we saw 546 days. So it comes down to a period of just over 500 days. After the halving...
Token Tony Z. Token Tony Z. You're muted.
Yes.
Tula says,
I know.
Tula says you're cute, bro.
Oh, thank you, Tula.
where we see a new all-time high for Bitcoin and a bull market peak for Bitcoin. So if this were to be the case once again, mid-September 2025 or mid-October 2025 is where we'd see that bull market peak occur. And we need to understand also that it's not just about a new all-time high forming.
You're welcome.
Because we saw a new all-time high develop many times in this cycle. We're talking about a bull market peak taking place, and
you guys
it could
pay
occur
attention to what he's going to say.
Late 2025,
What he's
which
gonna say
is,
right
as
now.
you'll note, the beginning of a new 4-year cycle. And a new 4-year cycle tends to begin in 2021, or at least this is 2021, right? In also 2017 and 2025. So that's every 4 years where we see a bull market peak. And going into that post-halving period, we need to try and position ourselves appropriately. And to position ourselves appropriately is to focus on this pre-halving period. And during this pre-halving period of around still over 100 days, well over 100 days going into the halving, we tend to see still either reaccumulation.
Dude, could you imagine if we go into the halving and absolutely nothing happens? For whatever reason.
That would suck.
Oh
That
my
would
god.
fucking suck.
Oh my god, dude. I'll be like,
pre-halving rally. We can also see relief rallying, pulling back. Of course, black swan event, so we might not see that again, but a pre-halving rally nonetheless. So we'll probably see a pre-halving rally closer to the halving, 2 months before the halving event. Could we see some sort of pulling back? Even in 2016, we saw some pulling back, which was 25% to the downside within this reaccumulation range before we broke out. Pre-halving retrace here as well, and pre-halving retrace could take place going forward. But this is the chart to really focus on, because the post-halving period, if we just look at this post-halving period from 2020, starting from 2020, we see reaccumulation here, a breakout from the reaccumulation period, reaccumulation here as well, and then a rally, a few weeks of dipping before another rally, and then we saw that corrective period take place during that distribution range. But generally speaking, when you focus on this 500-day period of after the halving, pre-halving retrace, and then weeks of dipping, upside, weeks of dipping, multiple weeks of upside dipping.
Top of the hour.
That's just how it's going to be for the remainder of the post-halving period. 500 days, over 500 days. So we could see some sort of reaccumulation in this post-halving period that could last several weeks, maybe even multiple months. And we could see some sort of sideways action, downside volatility, upside volatility, but that would be the last opportunity before we finally hone in and zoom in onto the green most parabolic price action in the post-halving period, which will have a few dips on the way up. But knowing that these are dips, we'll know that they're dips because we will only start selling 500 days after the halving. 500 days after the halving is typically when we see a bull market peak. So when we see dips at around this point, for instance, then that's going to be a dip. That's a buy the dip opportunity on a retrace. If we see a dip here and a dip here and a dip here, those are going to be opportunities for reaccumulation before we finally peak. And the closer we get to the latter stages of 2025, this is when we should be really starting to slowly dollar cost average out of the market, taking profit, because that's the post-halving parabolic phase, which also leads us to that final blow-off top moment. And we don't want to give all our gains back to the market, because you can see how quickly those gains can dissipate quite quickly if we don't time the market correctly. So 500 days after the halving, then we see a year-long, at least, bear market take place, and it would be a shame to really ride this parabolic uptrend and not manage to make the most of that bull trend and get caught on this multiple month, year-long at least, bear market, which of course we've transitioned out of successfully and now are in the very beginnings of this new bull market for Bitcoin. Lots to look forward to going into the post-halving period. We'll have over 500 days to enjoy parabolic price action towards the upside after April 2024. In the meantime, however, how can we maximize our opportunity and join the train, the upside that we're currently seeing here? Any pullback during this pre-halving period is going to be the very last bargain buying opportunity.
Okay, let me tell you what I see. Let me tell you what I see, all right? So this is the lifetime chart of Bitcoin. I see there's this, right? This thing going up. This thing going up right here into this green rectangle, right? And then I see this thing going up here right here into this green rectangle. But you know what I notice is after the green rectangle, there's this dip that goes down, and it's got this big old fucking honking drop in it. Bam! And then it goes up. It's bad. And then this one goes up, and then again it goes this dip. But look, it doesn't do this giant fucking drop. It seems less of a drop than this one. So what I'm seeing is the ripples are getting less, which means by the time it gets to the next one, if this is going in order, then the next one should just be a zip up. And we should be looking at massive growth, guys. None of this history will rhyme or none of this shit.
Very few bargain buying opportunities for Bitcoin
That's
in
what
this
I
pre-halving
see.
period. Reaccumulation sideways, ranges, or even entire crashes. We might not get a massive crash like we did in 2019. Maybe we do get some sort of reaccumulation at highs. And
that's what I just said.
20% retrace
That's what I
within
just
that
said.
reaccumulation period could occur. Any deeper retrace, however, during this period is that time to really make the most of, because it's this deeper retrace that's going to be one of the last moments for reaccumulation. This pre-halving retrace also one of the last moments for reaccumulation.
He's predicting there's
as well,
going to be a massive
before we
sell-off.
really take off, and then that reaccumulation period straight after the halving. Those are the 3 checkpoints that lie ahead that we really need to make the most of and take advantage to properly position ourselves for that parabolic uptrend that's probably going to end 500 days after the halving, closer to the end of 2025, mid-September to mid-October. Thank you so much for watching.
Fucking A, dude.
Altcoin market cap is on the cusp of a historic moment. It is retesting this area as a new support. This was a resistance before, but we've seen what can happen when it is a support. It rallies to new highs, and altcoin market cap is positioned for that. So we're going to be talking about that in a lot more detail, this monthly chart as well as many altcoins in today's video. So subscribe to the channel for more videos like this in the future, and like the video if you enjoy content like this going forward, and let's dive right into it. So this black level right over here, you can see that this on the monthly time frame, perfect point of rejection into a bear
Happy
trend.
birthday to him.
Right over here, you can see
Everybody's
that
birthday
retesting
is
and
like this
retesting
week.
has
It's weird.
enabled in the past rallies to really great highs, and we've monthly closed above.
What's that?
Fuck, y'all said
You said happy birthday.
to her.
Hell yeah. Banana.
Happy birthday to it.
Banana
2 in a
birthday.
row. See, but even now, these guys do not even have the balls to do, what you do and sit on it like that, because they set their numbers where they're going to sell at. You know that.
Hey, man, please don't spam the chat. Thank you.
Look at that. Christ.
This black level, and so any pullbacks into this black level, that's going to be a monthly retest before further
Aw,
highs.
that's very sweet of you, Tula. Thank you.
And the next level to reclaim is this 182 billion level. We had this as a support before, so it will be very important to reclaim this again, because that would enable a move into 300 billion, which is already almost 100% more than where we currently are at. So on the monthly time frame, we could potentially get a dip in here. It doesn't have to happen, but any dips would serve as fuel for the next uptrend. Here we've been having fantastic dips and retesting of this green region as support. So it really is well positioned, the altcoin market cap as a whole. And if we look at the monthly closes on Polkadot, for instance, it's broken this resistance. It's broken out from this macro market structure. It's ready for a downtrend. Doesn't need to retest the top of this pattern to confirm the breakout fully and then provide trend continuation to this next major resistance. And of course, this major resistance here wouldn't reject price too much. We'd probably blast through it over time.
Do you want to know what my average buy-in of Polkadot is, guys? You want to hear a sad story? My average buy-in of Polkadot is $30.87. Oh my god. $30, dude.
Because this is now a new macro uptrend for Polkadot. And Fetch here has broken this blue diagonal resistance of well, really just going back to 2022. So over a year and a half, we've just broken out beyond here. And you can see here, upside wicking, and then a rejection. Before here, upside wicking as well, but a deeper rejection. So from a deep rejection to a shallower rejection to now a monthly close beyond this previous point of resistance, it could turn into a new point of support. If we do dip, that's going to be entirely healthy before rallying towards the 60-cent region once again. We've already been there, but do we need a dip before rallying to this red region of resistance, the last major resistance?
It says feed as a DT in the bottom corner. Fetus DT.
It does.
Fetus. I'm your fetus. I'm your fire. It's your desire. Dun, 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 dun. I'm your fetus. I'm your fire. It's your desire. You know, fetus because like your baby, right? Your fetus. Makes sense. It makes sense. It totally.
For new all-time highs for fetch. A dip would be healthy. It doesn't have to happen, but if it does happen, it will serve as fuel for the next uptrend for fetch going forward. When you break a macro downtrend that's been going on for a year and a half, we won't be seeing any deeper retracements anytime soon unless they're healthy dips. Inge here, Injective has managed to monthly close above this orange level, retest it as a support, and we've got a fantastic monthly close within this
shooting back
last
up towards
range before
44,000, guys.
Injective is able to break to new all-time highs. So we're currently just consolidating here. If we need a dip into the orange range low, that's going to be healthy once again. But generally speaking, this final major resistance point is the one to be broken before price discovery.
What was that, Cyber?
I said $81 away. It was when I said it.
We've broken beyond it. Doesn't look like we're going to retest this region as a new support because we're already finding a support in this red region of old resistance, flipping it back into a support like we saw right over here. So price stability at this region will enable further upside in this new macro. Uptrend, apologies, any pullback, whether it's just downside wicking here, like we saw over here, or even over here, any downside wicking or deeper pullbacks would be constituting a retest right over here, but it might not occur because we're finding stability at this red region of resistance, which is turning into a new area of support over here. For Polygon, this monthly close occurred below this macro downtrend. But the thing about that monthly close is that we're now seeing price action trend just beside this channel. And now we might be pulling back into the top of this pattern to fully confirm the breakout into a new macro uptrend after having a downtrend dating back to 2022. So the bear market, it's been almost more than it's going to be 2 years now, actually, where Polygon has had this downtrend.
Matic is one of the ones that used to always be in profit for me, even when everything else was out. My average buy-in on Matic is 86.5 cents. So I'm looking really good on that. It's going to be in profit again soon.
And now it's ready for a new trend, and we're seeing the very beginnings of these new trends.
It just hit 83 cents.
Not much upside, but that will change with time as price accelerates in its new macro uptrend. Ocean Protocol, fantastic monthly close into this red region of old resistance. And you can see here, we saw a rejection from this resistance, but we blasted through it in 2021, held it as a support despite some downside volatility, held it as support here as well despite downside volatility. Here we upside wicked into this resistance, but now we're breaking beyond it. And if we turn this region into a support, then we're going to ascend higher within this current range of This red region of support
I don't hold
into
any
the black
ocean.
level of 64 cents. But the main thing for ocean is to
don't have any of
challenge
that.
this macro downtrend. This last macro downtrend
Oh,
before
damn.
it revisits
Oh, damn
this
me.
final resistance area before new all-time highs.
Yeah, you.
We're probably going to revisit this region, this downtrend, over time, and it will probably break beyond there as well. Maybe some initial rejection, but generally we're going to break beyond there, and we'll revisit this resistance area right over here for a chance at breaking into price discovery for price.
I got wrecked by mosquitoes
this is
today, man. I
stats,
can
and we
feel the
saw
little
a
bites all
breakout
over me.
from the bear market bottom here,
Oh,
pull back for a very long time into a falling wedge.
I was
and
wearing a
we've broken
shirt,
out here as
so they
well.
got
This
me
is
right
actually a
between
play
my
that I
hair
mentioned
and my
in the
shirt
Capital
on my
newsletter,
neck.
where we've got a
Fucking
fantastic
bam, bam, bam.
information channel here, and
They
this
wrecked
was
my
one of the
neck,
first
bro.
targets. So first target has been met, and we
Bastards.
got so much more.
Welts.
74%
They were big mosquitoes,
from
bro.
this reaccumulation.
I was like
and
this.
This is
I
the
went
next
bam,
resistance here
and
to
exploded
break
blood
beyond
all over my hand and
STX.
all over my
Generally
arm, and I
speaking,
laughed,
wave one,
and I
then
laughed, and I
corrected wave
laughed.
two, then now a new wave 3, which could be either
I love when
the
you get them sucking that
copy
shit.
of
I
this
hate mosquitoes so
wave
much.
1, or it could be a bit more
Yeah,
even
they know.
exuberant. And
Dude,
then we'll
I'm
have
like,
a wave
proof there's no
4
God.
before
Let's
another
number
wave
one.
5. So this is
Mosquitoes.
still
People would be
going.
like, well, but even bats have to eat. You know, what are toads going to eat? Blah, blah, blah. I'd be like, gnats, fucking love bugs, ladybugs, fucking some beneficial insect that doesn't fucking sting us and suck our blood and spread malaria. I don't know, maybe God could have given that a thought or two. I don't know. I mean, I would have. If it was me designing shit, I would have been like, yeah, check that mosquito thing off. Who's, you're fired. What are you, a re-engineer? Get that shit off of here. Fucking mosquitoes. Why, we can feed the bats with something else.
Towards this major resistance, and there's still a bit more
Fireflies,
upside left
bro.
for STX.
How fucking badass would it be if everywhere it was fireflies, but the bats would come out at night and thin it out? Dude, it would be like fireworks every night. See, that's the kind of god I would be, man. We'd have fucking fireflies to feed the bats.
That would be cool.
God damn, they wouldn't be sucking our blood either, bro. They'd just be lighting up different colors. And then the different colors would like flock together. So there'd be like pinkish ones there and yellowish ones there and then like greenish ones there. Bro, they'd be all different colors but flocking together. It'd be badass. Just because I think about shit like that.
Seeing as it's broken out from this
Fireflies are dope,
enjoyed
says Dave
reaccumulation
Campion.
for a very long time
Billy.
before now rallying once again towards
It's probably
the upside.
amoebas
And
from the
Theta
runoff
token
river.
right over here, breaking out from its
The
wedging
runoff river?
structure, a macro
Thanks,
wedging
bro.
structure
The
that
runoff
we
river.
haven't
Dude,
seen.
I
get
will give
broken
Billy this.
since July of 20.
When I dam it, it takes an hour for it to dam up and spill over. And the silt is disgusting on top of that water until it does.
I would
And
imagine.
It
I
goes
would
back
imagine.
20, 30 feet. And it just used to see lines of silt on top of the water. What the fuck is that? What is that? I don't know, but he's right, man. Could totally be amoebas in that shit. I mean, if there's silt, what else could there be?
That, yeah.
That's true.
But I have totally drank that water before, and it was great. Kind of has like an earthy taste, like a siltish taste, I guess you would say. Kind of has a silt
I would
taste.
imagine.
22. We've been rejecting here so many
What
times
size
over the past
t-shirt are you,
year.
Nay?
But now,
Medium?
monthly close beyond this key resistance area, and now Theta token might be soon pulling back
Medium,
into the
man?
top of this region for a retest to fully confirm this breakout into a new macro uptrend. Generally speaking, this dip doesn't even have to happen, but if it does, we know
You know,
what
and
it's
then my
about.
friend
It will
Billy would
confirm the
say,
break-
No, he's not. Dude, you're at least a 2XL. Quit trying to flatter yourself, motherfucker.
breakout, and it would get us closer to this $1.33 region as the very first initial target, because when price breaks out from a macro downtrend that's been lasting for as long as this one, a new macro
Medium,
uptrend
man.
tends
Thank
to
you,
last
Tula.
a lot longer, or at least, at the very least, a
No
similar
way they
amount
took
of time.
one of every
We're
animal
now on the
on a
cusp
boat
of a new bull
for a
trend for
week.
Theta and many altcoins, as we mentioned in today's video.
Dude.
So this
We're
That's a
sitting
good
here.
one, yeah.
We're sitting here, and Kepper, just out of the blue, bro, fires that off. He's just like, Noah's Ark is 100% bullshit. No way they took one of every animal on a boat for... He's sitting there like this, and he's all high, thinking about Noah's Ark and shit, getting high. I wonder what the fuck he's smoking. What are you smoking, Kepper? You made me erase what I was writing. Then the bats would glow too. Billy says if they ate fireflies, they'd glow too. But yeah, you're Billy goes, yeah, but you're a large. Billy says I'm a large. Bullshit, I'm a large, bro. I'm a fucking medium, bro. Look at this shirt. Look how good this shirt fits me, man. It's hanging off of me. What are you talking about? I'm a fucking medium, bro. This is a fucking medium, man. Straight, gilded.
There's no way you're...
He's like, what, you're saying this shirt is too tight? Well, maybe it is. I don't know, bro. You're gonna make me self-conscious now.
Fight the tight shirt.
It's making me self-conscious. I didn't realize it was too tight, man.
Compact.
Ready?
I'm packed a tight ball.
Trendy Drewski says it fits me perfectly.
Ready to rock.
Hey, oh, I'm not ready to go. Give me a
Hey,
second.
hold on.
Give me a second, though, and I will let you know. All right, no law regarding cannabis. Cheers, Simon. Cheers, Token Tony Z. Cheers to everybody in the chats.
Cheers.
Billy.
Yes, bro. Cheers,
Kepper,
Cheers,
Drewski, Dave Caprioni, Dear Slayer, Tula. It's so bitter. Cheers.
Cheers, Tide. Cheers, everybody.
Nice.
Thanks, Tula.
Oh,
I appreciate that. Let's see a big bear walk through my yard right now. I call it.
Second.
I say, let's see a big bear walk through my yard right now. I call it. Calling it. Calling the audible. I'm calling out the audible. Hey, this would work actually right here if we got rid of this. There we go. So now we can't see the backyard. There's going to be a bear walking through there. Why do I think there's going to be a bear? He'll be coming like every fucking night, bro. Wrecking my bananas. Wrecking them! Them damn bears! Them coming in the yard and wrecking my banana trees. Goddamn bears.
Some Donkey Kong bears.
Get off
going
my
after
yard!
bananas.
You bears! I just want to see them. They're fun. Bears are fun to watch. I don't mind if they wreck the shit, actually.
Yeah, one time at my house in the mountains, I was taking out this trash. I walked out and I walked around a corner and there was a huge bear right there. I turned around so fast. You never seen somebody turn around so fucking fast. Oh shit.
Would you say you barely made it out of there alive?
Yeah. Yeah.
Me too. I barely made it out alive when Rogie and I got attacked.
one time, a couple skunks, and I was just like this against the house. I was like, I'll take it. No.
The bear ever come up to the house? He'll walk right by this fucking window.
Luckily.
Bears will walk right by, on our back deck. They walk right next to the house. They don't even give it a thought, bro. They'll lay down out there, roll around out there, go to sleep out there. They'll stay all night.
They go for the trash?
No, we don't take our trash out till the day. We don't leave it out overnight. And they're bear-proof. They're all bear-proof. And the whole neighborhood has bear-proof trash containers. Everyone has one. You're terrified of bears. They call that bearified. He's terrified of bears, he says. He's bearified.
Verified. That's fucking funny.
You're verified, bearified. Or werified, bearified.
You don't stand a chance against symptoms.
One came on your back porch and ate a pineapple plant. I'll bet it did. Bro, they will eat everything, man. In fact, God, the avocados are still standing. I wonder what's going to happen.
I love avocados, man.
I wonder what's going to happen when there's avocados hanging from that tree.
Right. So good for you, too.
I got a nice fat tree growing. Avocado trees take 14 years to grow.
Really? I thought they took long last time. Wow, not short.
I don't know about 14 years.
That means producing. Produce.
14 seasons, bro. And cannabis plant does it in one. We need to cross an avocado with the cannabis plant.
You can do it.
No, you really can't. You absolutely cannot do that. But it would be cool if you did.
You ever put...
You can put it on, right?
What's
graft
that?
it on.
You can,
would be the max.
You can graft it on, like a watermelon. Haven't you ever graft it on like a watermelon to your roots and let it grow and let it fill up, and then you eat the watermelon and you're bomb?
You're gonna have to do that because you're gonna have to. The cannabis plant's not built to hold all that weight of avocados.
Yeah, that's right. An avocado is getting heavy. That's right.
Dude, you're going to have to string everything up for sure, and posts and ties. And you could do it, though. I mean, yeah, you could graft it on there, but I don't know if, because they're two different kinds of things, man. A cannabis tree is built differently than an avocado tree, bro. And I don't think if you could graft those two things together, because I don't think they match up. But maybe they would.
Aesthetically and stuff.
But I just don't think it would have any effect on if he says 14 years.
Been going to the store for a long time.
At least buy one cardigan that fits perfect and a neckerchief, burgundy. I was walking around a corner and a huge bear took my picture and charged me for it. Disneyland sucks. Nope, can't graft soft tissue vegetables to fruit-bearing trees. Dumb, see? I'm pretty good, aren't I? Hey, look at that. Just doing this, folks. Just doing this.
Yeah, because in avocados, considered a vegetable or a fruit? Both, right?
I don't know, but I just imagine that it's like a woody, like a woody type thing. And the cannabis, when you break it open, it's like bamboo. It's like hollow in the middle.
I think it's a vegetable, but I think it is, right? Wouldn't it be a vegetable?
Yes.
It's...
Oh, yeah, because it carries its own... Hold on, no.
Avocado might be a fruit.
What is the difference on a vegetable than a fruit? Or something to do with the seeds, right?
Okay, Google.
If it carries seeds inside or something?
Is an avocado a fruit
remember.
or a vegetable?
Fruit, according
It's
to
a fruit.
Lovemore today. Funnily
Fruit.
enough, avocados are fruits. To
Okay.
be more specific, an
So what-
avocado is a single-seeded berry. You might be used to avocados in a vegetable-like role at the dinner table, but looking closely you'll see they are biologically a fruit.
That was interesting.
Ask
A
what's the
seeded
difference
berry.
in a fruit and a vegetable?
It's a berry, bro. That's so crazy. It's a berry.
It is. Ask what's the difference in a fruit and a vegetable.
Okay, Google. What's the difference between fruits and vegetables?
According to dictionary.com, technically speaking, a fruit is a plant's developed ovary that comes from a flower and contains one or multiple seeds.
According to
The term
dictionary.com,
vegetable is much broader.
technically
It
speaking,
refers to any
fruit
part
is
of
a
a plant
plant's
that's used for
developed ovary
food,
that comes from
including
a
the
flower
roots,
and contains
tubers,
one or multiple
stems, and
seeds.
leaves.
The term vegetable is much broader. It refers to any part of a plant
I
that's
see.
used for food, including the roots,
So a
tubers,
vegetable,
stems, and leaves.
you can eat the whole plant, and a fruit bears the fruit. I guess.
Wow, I didn't
Yeah,
know
yeah.
that. What? You just blew my mind. That's crazy. That'd be so funny. It's a funny question to ask somebody. What's the difference between a fruit and a vegetable? I wonder how many people know the answer to that. Holy shit. You can eat the whole vegetable.
Yeah.
That's why
Root and
That's why
everything.
tomatoes
Like
are
the skin
fruits.
on-
That's why tomatoes are fruits.
Right. Yeah.
But bananas are fruits. Yes, bananas are fruits. They grow on a tree. It's just the bear eats the whole fucking thing. The bear proves Google wrong. I will show you
Well,
where.
bananas. Go ahead. With bananas, there are no seeds, correct? They're just come from trees. If you don't, when we run out of banana trees or whatever, you run out of bananas, right?
No idea. I never grown a banana tree. You
Yeah,
have
I
to
mean-
be the expert on that.
They keep growing. Banana trees keep growing after they bear fruit.
No, I mean, I said, can you start them from seeds or no?
Banana can start from thin air, bro. If you just say
I
banana,
don't think so.
if you just say banana, one will just pop out of the ground.
Banana. There you go.
So bananas form two ways. One way is they bulb off from another pre-existing plant. You could split that off with a shovel and transplant it. And the other way is you can chop the top off of an existing plant and stick that in the ground. It'll start growing too. As far as the banana itself, I think I've seen something on YouTube where somewhere in the banana itself is the seed. Okay, Google, where's the banana seed located?
According to 8 billion trees. Interestingly, the banana has seeds. Given its structure, it is considered a berry. It has
According
3
to 8
layers, the
billion trees.
exocarp, the
Interestingly,
mesocarp, and the
banana has
endocarp.
seeds.
The
Given
wild
its
bananas
structure,
have
it is
hard,
considered
massive
a
seeds
berry.
inside,
It has
making
3
most of the
layers,
fruit
exocarp,
unpalatable.
The mesocarp and the endocarp. The wild bananas have hard, massive seeds inside, making most of the fruit unpalatable.
So we don't get the male or the seeded bananas. We get the unseeded bananas, I guess.
Yeah, I believe that real fucking bananas is actually not yellow, right? They're kind of bluish or something like that. And then they grew them into be yellow or something like that. I think I've seen that somewhere.
It's the banana
That
conspiracy.
they are not.
I'd rather them be
Second?
blue. I'd rather my bananas be blue. Personally,
Yeah,
I like a blue banana.
I think it was blue.
Like a Smurf.
Earth berries. Because it's a berry.
The banana berry.
Well, they said a banana is a berry.
Yep.
That's what it just said, right?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Alright, man. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the over hour show, hour and 20 minutes. I am out of here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you had fun. And I'll see you on the next show. That will be, I don't know. It could be tonight. Could be tomorrow. Could be some other time in another place. But we look like we're around the campfire telling stories. Anyway, have a good night, everybody. Take care. And I hope you had fun. And I will see you. Just come on over and follow me on Twitter, man. I'll be over there on Twitter tweeting and shit. So I'll be looking for you over there. Talking about this Bitcoin 43,880. Telling you what I got going on with that. Follow me on Twitter to find out what I got going on with the Bitcoins, which is absolutely nothing. But you'll find out about it anyway. Give me thumbs ups on the Rumble. How many thumbs ups did I get? I got... What is that? 10.
Yeah, I just gave you one.
Thank you.
I was lagging. Sorry about that.
No. 10 thumbs ups, everyone. What's your girlfriend called now you're leaving? Thanks for the tools. She's so funny. Have a good one. Have you been able to try your own banana you've grown, Nay, or just the bears getting it low? I gave one. Thanks for the Bitcoin this morning, Nay. Thanks for the Bitcoin this morning, Nay. Dear sir, you're welcome. Alright, you guys take care. I'll see you on the next show.
Later, bro.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. You're welcome to stay in here if you want, Tony. You don't have to leave.
Yeah, there you go. You guys can come into Discord too, that's right. You guys can come into the Discord server. Here, wait.
I'm basically, I'm not always in here, but if I'm in here a lot, let me say it like that. If I'm awake, I'm basically in here.
Set for this link to never expire. There's a link to the Discord, everybody. Alright, you'll take care. Peace!
Peace.